Alright, hey guys, it's the AG Girl. I'm going to be showing you how to properly take care of your American Girl horse because I've seen lots of videos and people, their manes are all scraggly and so are their bangs and tails and stuff, so I'm going to show you how to take proper care of your American Girl horse. So, I'm going to start off by doing the tail, and this is Jessie's tail. This is my horse Jessie. She's a Palomino horse, and I'm going to their hair and stuff is exactly like the American Girl's hair, so you're gonna want to make sure you spray it like them and always start at the bottom. And at the bottom, you can see like these edges here. I need to get those trimmed later, but I don't want to do that when it's wet because just in case it starts dripping. And always when you're like spraying their hair, always have your hand. Here, I'm gonna show her like this. Always have your hand under it like this so that none of the water, because I have a few stains on her mane, under her mane, luckily you can't see it. So I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm going to just lightly spray it. You don't have to soak it, it's not. And by the way, if you have a Palomino horse and you're afraid to spray it or anything, don't be afraid and it will turn it like a creamy blonde color. That won't matter because that will fade after you're done. And so start at the bottom and move upwards. I'm going to braid her tail. I don't braid her mane because I find it's a bit too hard to braid her mane, but I sometimes braid it if I want to and if I feel bored and if I really don't care how the horse looks that day. Then, as you can see, her tail isn't scraggly because I don't use her much because it's sometimes a drag to get her like her stuff on and Josephina or Kylie or Elizabeth into the horse riding outfit and stuff. So, but other than that, she's actually really fun to use. You've seen her in my Secret Unicorn videos. So, and sorry I haven't made any adventures with Elizabeth in Twilight yet. I haven't gotten to that yet, but I will get to that soon. Okay, so once you've done that, you can just simply braid it. So once it's wet and everything, it looks much better. You can see that it's nice and straight. And at the bottom, it sometimes flips a bit, so it goes like this. Flips. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna braid this now. And so what I'm also trying to say is that this color that it gets to it after you after you spray it, it will not stay. It will fade. So if you're ever worried about spraying it, or if you don't trust what I'm saying, then don't do this if you don't want to. And I'm just going to quickly braid this so I don't waste time on this video, because I still need to get to the mane and bangs and stuff. So. Okay, I just did a quick braid, so it was actually pretty good braid for what I usually do. So I'm just not gonna tighten. I'm not gonna tighten it, but that's the braid I did. I didn't do it all the way down, as you can see, but I just wanted to do it quickly. So that's a pretty good braid for what I usually do to her tail, because I usually just do it really quick so I can get it over with. But anyways, okay, now it's on to her mane. So this is her mane, and as I said before, their manes are exactly the same as the horse's or as the doll's hair. So what I do, and as you can see, you might think it needs trimming, but I think like the only thing that needs trimming is the tail, because it doesn't matter with the tail because it's longer. This will matter because since it's on an angle, it'll look funny if you trim like this off. So what you're going to do is you're going to do exactly the same thing. Put your hand under here because you don't want to get any stains on there. I suggest just spraying it twice on the top and on the bottom. And then just start brushing. I'm only going to do like a few pieces on her. Like I'm going to skip some parts because I don't want to make it look like soaking. My spray bottle's not working very well right now. I don't know why. I think it's too full, I'm not sure. But, okay. That's that. You can already see it's starting to look much better. I hope I'm not making this video too long. Okay, it's already at 5 minutes, so. But, okay. So good, I didn't get it. No, that's just her hair. Okay. Thought I got her wet. Okay, then you're going to want to brush. Always brush underneath, because then you can get like all these other hairs under here that you didn't get on top, because it's easier. Okay. And now I'm just going to do this one last piece here. And this piece actually used to be on this side, but I thought it looked really funny, so I liked it better on this side. Now I'm going to turn her more. There we go. Okay, actually that made it harder for me. But anyways, okay. Okay, so I did her whole mane, except maybe for this part, but I'm not going to do that now. And it actually looks so much better. I like it. I love it when it's sprayed and stuff. Now we're going to move on to the bangs. And the bangs are probably one of the most important parts because it's really easy to get them scraggly. See, there's Josephina. See in the back. Okay. But, this is the bang. So what you're going to do, the eyes are actually exactly the same as the American Girl's eyes. I think I said that already. But, because they will rust. I swear to God, they probably will rust. So, I'm going to take just one spray. Don't do any more than one. Just, because it's actually, like, dripping off. So, and then always go underneath, too. And it will look so much better. You can trim this, but there's really no point because there's only tiny, tiny little hairs right here that you don't really need to trim. And then once you're done that, you can just leave it like that. And then I have a problem with my horse. On her nose and on her feet and her ears and stuff, there's black spots because my neighbor, she has a horse too, and it's not a real American Girl horse, but they've bumped noses before and they've smashed into each other, they've fallen over and stuff, and she gets all these spots on her nose. I've tried cleaning it off, but it doesn't come off. Like I've washed, like I've cleaned her nose and stuff, but like I tried like rubbing this off, but it never came off. It's like permanent. So I wouldn't bother trying to get it off because it won't come off. But I do clean her. I clean her feet and stuff. So there's like some stains and things on here. There's like scratches and stuff, but you know, I don't find there's any point in trying to get rid of it because you can't get rid of it. Well, unless you really try hard, maybe there's some kind of stuff that you can buy to get rid of it, but I don't know. Okay, and on her body, if you see like spots from your hands and stuff from touching her, then to get rid of that, you just go all along her body like this, in the way that her hair goes. So like this, and then put it forward on her legs and stuff too, and like that. And she doesn't need that much because I haven't played with her in a while, so she's already good pretty much. Okay, so that's the video on how to take care of your American Girl horse. Comment and tell me if this helps, and yeah, so thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Bye.